Hello everyone, this is Gaurav and I work as a consultant for Silvent Advisors Private Limited. I did my MBA from NMIMS University in 2009 and joined Manipal Education as a part of the CEO's office. As a part of CEO's office, I was responsible for incubating a few projects, and some of the projects were launching Manipal International University in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, multidisciplinary brick and mortar university, and launching Global Next University, an online university again in Malaysia. Post these projects, I came back to India and joined Core Education and Technologies Limited, working with them on their new initiatives. This company was focused more towards education technology and providing education services kind of a thing rather than setting up a pure university or a brick and mortar institution. At Silvant again I work on various projects which range from universities to education technology to education services and a whole lot around it. Now, while I've been working in this profile, I had to delve heavily on the research and analysis side, particularly on the education sector. And it always pushed me to a corner. Wherever I was working, whatever project came to me, it always pushed me in a corner to think that, okay, Gaurav, like this is education sector. And education traditionally, typically, not in India, not just in India, but across the globe, for decades, for centuries, has been associated typically with delivery from a teacher to a student. And suddenly I felt, okay, what am I doing here? What is my value add here? Okay, I'm writing business plans, I'm writing other things, I'm setting up structures, I'm doing a lot of things, but what is my real value add? There is some serious hard work which I'm doing, and there's some serious smart work which I continue to do. So it always pushed me in a corner, and then with particularly in Silvent, where I'm exposed to a whole lot of new things and very different things as a consultant. I continue to see that now things like MOOC are completely changing the whole concept of education being delivered from somebody directly to someone. But still it did not answer one fundamental question for me, that what is the role that so many other people, so many other institutions, so many other entities, so many other organizations are playing in education sector, whereas education is typically the delivery of knowledge from an individual to a student. And where does this life leave me? So suddenly I felt that the word education used in the context of education sector does not convey probably the full potential of this sector, and hence also does not convey the role and responsibility of various entities within an education sector. So for example, you might even be a university and there might be hundred of other things, but the word education sector is still not conveying to me the full 9 yards of being a university. So I went deep down in each of the projects. I got challenged. I got thinking. I kept thinking, what is my value add? What am I doing here? This is the education sector. What am I creating? What am I a teacher? No, I'm not a teacher. Am I a researcher? No, I'm not a researcher. So what happens there? So then I realized that probably the word education being used in education sector, as I said, is probably not the right one. And I came out thinking that, okay, if this is not the right word, then what possibly is the right word? There has to be something else which has to take place. And I came to a realization there could be many words which can replace this. And finally I had to link back to each of the projects which I was doing, each of the things which I did, that okay, what is the word which encapsulates? And this is what I'm going to propose through this introduction video, that particular word. And those of you would have seen the name of the channel, the word is really capability sector. Now this is a word, I'm not talking of anything extremely novel or extremely critical, extremely new, because I believe that looking at education sector with the word education in it does not either convey meaning. This was realized even by Ministry of HRD in India when they changed the name of education sector to HRD developments, to Ministry of HRD. And I still feel that this excludes a lot of players, a lot of people like me, a lot of entities, and it does not give the correct direction to a lot of institutions. For example, I see equity research reports with the word education sector, and suddenly they talk of someone maybe supplying furnitures to schools. So, I mean, to me, there's an immediate disconnect. And this is all I wanted to challenge, and I thought that the word capability sector, because at the end of the day, capability is what is being created in that sector. And as long as you are involved in creating that capability, you are in this sector. So, education may be one part of it. So just to compare a few years back, I mean around 10-15 years ago, when I was growing up, if a school said that, okay, I'm going to teach you dance and drawing and swimming, then suddenly a parent would have said, okay, boss, I'm not putting my child here, let me pull him out of here, him or her out of here. Now today, if a school doesn't give you all these things, you're not going to put your child there, because you believe that all these are important elements which are going in building the capability. So while education remains a very important part, capability building is slowly but surely taking place, and hence I propose the word capability sector. I would be launching a series of videos in which I would be linking this concept with a lot of my projects, some of the works which I have done, some of the works which I may not have done so far, but yet really creates a lot of value for all the stakeholders involved when this sector is not looked as just an education sector but as a capability sector. And I would explain that what are the actionables coming from various institutions, various places, various companies, various individuals. Now, what is the role that they can play? Every time they don't have to wear the hat of a teacher to do something in education sector. There are many other things that they can do through whatever resources and knowledge they may have. And this is in my mind a very important mind shift thing, and I really look forward to any feedback and any comments or your views on this video. And in case you want to reach out to me directly, please feel free to do so. My mobile number is +918879260858, or otherwise you can write to me at gaurav.gsingh@gmail.com. That's all for now. Please wait for the rest of my videos. I would be uploading at least once a week, and hope to receive a lot of comments from you, and hope to unlock a lot of value while I am doing it. That's the end game, that realize your role and unlock the value from where you are while you are in the capability sector. Thank you very much.